I don't know how this is going to go. But if you have some relationship questions, drop them in the chat box. I think that's the only way we can make it work. Or you guys can just sit here and watch me for a little while. Being so sweet. Come on. I would kind of need to like talk to you a little bit in person. So maybe if you want to come on, because it's kind of hard to get a feel of you without like actually talking to you. But otherwise, you can just say questions. I will give you my God's honest opinion on it. All right, best way. Okay, let's see. This was a great question. Starting off great. Thank you, Jeff. Best way to meet women in Denver is, okay, don't drink anymore. 31 handsome. Okay. Well, I mean, do you still like going out to like restaurants and stuff? Can you go out to a restaurant and hang out and not like partake? That doesn't have to do with getting a woman. That's just a question of mine. Shoot, what are your hobbies? What are your hobbies in Denver that you like to do? Maybe I know some people. I do currently have 2 bachelorettes. I've been told I need to help find a man, so okay. So no attention at all. I don't know. And do you have a lot of friends now? Like, do you have friends? Do you meet friends through friends as it is? How do you meet people anyways? Or do you have no friends? Which no judgment. Hey, Earth. I just spelled 31. Don't drink, 31 and handsome. It's hard to know because it's like, what kind of life do you want to? What do you want? What is your vision? Obviously, you don't know till you meet someone, but like some people can't put up with someone who drinks and parties or whatever, and someone can't put up with someone who doesn't do nothing. And so like those kind of things you have to think about. Kind of fun. Ski kind of like poker, yes, please. Okay, good. You should Jeff, do you follow me on Twitter? Send me your handle. We'll talk, and I'll see if you'd be a good match for her or one of the two. I'm thinking the one though, because I think she's like 29. It's just guys. So are they all bachelors? That's kind of hard when you have a bunch of guy friends and they don't know any women, because you need some women to bring in the women friends. Lifestyle, wife and kids, don't give a fuck. Okay, cool. So you're more flexible in that kind of regard. Okay, that's good for me to know. That's good for me to know for this girl I'm thinking about as well. It's not that she parties, but I know she likes to have a drink once in a while. Never be a reeve. This is good advice, Earth. Or listen, hear me out, everybody. You might be, if you go into it knowing it's a rebound and knowing you need to get this off your chest, go for it. But if you're going into a rebound thinking, oh, this is it, this is actually my lifelong person, yeah, don't do that. Only like participate in the rebound if you know how to play. Like if you're like actively knowing it may not be the next relationship. It may, but it most likely won't. Okay, good, Jeff. Thank you. Hey, Carpenter. We could talk about anything, but I thought I would take relationship advice. I'm starting a Denver matchmaking service, apparently. I got one down, and I got 2 ladies to go, so who knows? And Jeff may be the next thing. Just let me text my friend. How's everyone doing? Earth, I know that's the problem, but you have to live and learn, or like listen to this type of listen to the relationship advice that's real and not like idealistic and says, oh, you can mess up or you can do this. Like some people are like, oh my God. And then they like live this life of fear and hurt because they're didn't have good expectations. Hey, Joe Morgan. Thanks, because like attracts like. Sorry, I'm putting more info out on another girl too. So just so I know, I gotta have this stuff fresh in my head. I need to be a professional. Etiquette. Sorry, Earth. How do you talk to people, Matthew? Well, that's a heavy thing. Matthew, do you know who Anthony Samaroff is? He actually has a really good. It's like it's so basic and so like duh, but like it's really good how to talk, how to not necessarily small talk because bullshit small talk. You don't want no. That's why we're all like a lot of us have a hard time conversing sometimes because we don't want to do the small talk shit. But he has this really good playlist of podcasts of him like just saying basic things on how to like small talk, how to talk to people in this way that it doesn't seem robotic or fake or it doesn't turn either of you off. Like it's just kind of like tips and tricks. You got a good girl for me, Molden Skull? Yes. Babylon, you know it. You guys see my gats. Hi, Molden Skull. Well, talking to people and conversing is a practice and it's a game and it's a like if you look at it as kind of a like a fun thing and like people just it's hard because yeah we all get caught up in our heads, we all get nervous, we all get tongue tied. I get tongue tied as a like motherfucker all the time, but eventually the more you like learn to talk to people you kind of make it like I don't know, it's almost like a song where you're like passing the verse and the chorus and I don't know. It just takes practice though too. Like, and you just have to go into it thinking, "Oh, I'm going to like talk to this human and connect with this human." Not, "Oh my God, I'm gonna make a fool of myself," and blah blah blah. Like, you have to just. I know it's easy to say, just don't think the negative shit, guys. Just think the positive shit. But I don't know. That mindset shit does still like work. It does work. I know people don't like hearing it, but and just being honest and genuine even if you like are weird and suck like be honest and genuine. Just no one likes fake shit. Like I think there is such a thing as like a little bit of false confidence, obviously. I mean, obviously, but like it's okay. Like so there's that level where it's like you're falsely confident but it's still you being you, it's still you being real. I don't know, people can just are like pushed away when you're being fake. Exactly. I believe it, Matthew. It's terror. If we get so wrapped up in our heads and like, oh shit, I'm gonna fuck this up. I'm gonna fuck this up. But just like instead of think like, oh cool, here's a cool human I want to get to know, or wow, here's this person I just want to like understand this human. It's hard, but like if you can kind of like get that through your what do they call a mantra? Make it a mantra. Like if you're out where people are. Um yes, Thug Lud. That's good advice, Thug. Exactly. We're all humans here connecting with other humans, experiencing other humans, it's like you just have to think of it that way and go even if you're fucking desperate for some ass, which I get, but you have to still like think about like you're going like you're being human, you're just connecting with this human and it doesn't need to fucking be anything. It's just like, oh, I want to get to know this human more. Even if she's fucking hot. Just think of it like that. Babylon, you missed all the parties. Look, I have a friend who does a Mardi Gras party every other year, and this year is the year they didn't do it. I'm kind of pissed off about that. Putting people's Exactly, Thug. This is exactly it. Just like they're another human. They're like, we are all this like sheet of paper. Let's get philosophical, right? We're all this sheet of paper. You so like we're all just woo going through life, and like here's you, and here's this she may be fucking hot, but here's that fucking hot girl over here. But y'all are the same. You're just both chilling on this sheet of paper. You know, you just gotta like think about it that way. Generally terraform any new relationship. What way, Mole? Like hurt? Or well, you can't like that might sound like that sounds deep. You got some deep shit probably going on. I know it's hard to like no, it's just it was legal paper. If you're thinking any relationships because you think you're the cause of the bad things happening, like you can't think that way. Obviously, I know you know that, and I'm sure other people have told you that too, but I'm not have to think about that, how you can work through that. I'm not a trained everyone. Oh yeah, disclaimer, I am not a trained professional, nor do I hold any like certificates or degrees in relationships or shit. That's good, Carpenter. I'm with yeah, Joe. And you know what, Joe? That's good. You know that about yourself, and you know that you can go into things like that. Like, and if you're honest with that, and other people get that, you will. Those people on the same sheet of paper. All right, you're on the same sheet of paper, but maybe it'll be someone else will finally like come towards you because they understand that same. They think that same way. That's how it is. Matthew. Well, you have you been yourself and then been like have you been fully confident being yourself, Matthew? Was that really you being yourself? Or was it like you reacting to a situation? Well, fuck those people. Fuck people. Then just drop them. Don't hate yourself over that. Like, don't, yeah. If someone else hates you and you find out later, well, fuck them. Fuck them. This has everything to do with you. You're not cursed, Molden Skull. You sound like you're from Hogwarts anyway, so you could like put an uncurse on you. I'm sorry, that's terrible. It's terrible. See Matthew, making eye contact. That's okay. Can you watch lips? Can you look at lips? Like I watch people's lips more than their eyes a lot of times. You're awful at reading people. Like you're awful at reading if they want to talk or if they don't want to talk, Matthew, or are you just like what way do you think you're bad at reading people? Like nasty. Everyone's got good advice. This is good actually. All these people, everyone's making good advice. Who needs Jack Murphy or the fucking the pickup artist? We have each other, guys. This is how we make it work. Babylon. Oh, that's Babylon. That's great. You know what? And if this is your game, there's someone else who's that's their game too. Just make sure you find the person who wants the same person on that game. Feelings. Well, sometimes it's exhausting getting into a relationship. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. If it works if it'll work out one time, it won't be like as exhausting. And then it's just better. Yes, molded skull. Use a Patron. You must have. No, wait. What's the Patronus? Oh, that's terrible. I'm a terrible person. Never know what people are thinking or feeling, which means they're saying the wrong thing. They're thinking or feel. Well, you can ask them. You don't have to assume what they're thinking and feeling to say the wrong thing. Do you mean like in the middle of a conversation, you don't even know what they're thinking or feeling? Or is this at the beginning of conversation? Escape for Babylon. That's very true. It's very true that is in a lot of relationships. That's why as someone already said, Cuck Murphy, but there are some people who turn to things like that because they can do things like that to help keep the like alive, because I understand it's just like a first couple month thing. The spirits. Oh yes, the Patronus. What would your Molden Skull? What's your Patronus? What would your Patronus be? Babylon, there's truth to this. Not necessarily lowered, just realistic. Everybody knows horror stories. Everybody's been hurt. Everyone knows bad things can happen. So, like, have those expectations that you're humans who may experience some human shit. I don't know. It doesn't even have to be lowered. It's just fucking realistic. Stop being so idealistic. We all can get what we want, but, like, I don't know. You can't be so hard set. You have to compromise some shit. You just have. You fucking have to. I'm trying to get with Matthew. I don't think you're attractive. That's good. And Thug, and just people like Matthew said earlier. I'm very awkward. It's like stop saying that about yourself, or say I know I'm awkward, but I'm also I'm good at this or something. I don't know. If these tips and tricks can help anybody, but you really do have to just stop saying the negative things, like you mold in school. Stop saying you're cursed. You have to, because there really is power to words, and when you put these things out there, whether you're a white bitch like me and think it's the universe, or whether it's just like saying it makes you make it happen. Like, we just have to start saying the real thing about us. Hey, I'm a little bit awkward in those normal situations, but also blah blah blah. I'm good at this, and I can talk about this. Mold scroll, street kid. Well, see, that was good. You found that out, Earth. That's life. You gotta know. Can't just ask what people. Wait, hold on, Matthew. I'm getting you caught up. I can't just ask what people think and feel about me constantly. What they think and feel about you. Yeah, I mean, that's not what a normal conversation isn't just all about like sitting there, hey, what do you think about me? Blah blah blah. Just in regular conversation, you're talking about other stuff. I don't know. One thing that humans, all of us, me included, we all need to get into our heart and brain. Other people are not thinking about us as much as we think about us. Sometimes I think we'll go through things, and these people aren't fucking thinking about us. They don't, and so we don't need to worry about what we think they are thinking about us, because they aren't even fucking thinking about us. That's like, you just got to keep going that over and over in your head. Well, I'm glad that happened before you moved. Babylon. Oh, did it kill the stripper scene? I don't know, man. Still kind of want to do it one more time when I turn 40. Maybe by then things will be better. It's not that far away. Confident. What do you mean by low success rate, Matthew? Just talking to humans, or like, do you see it as a challenge or a game? Like, you can't look at the experience as I'm going to get this person to like me, or I'm going to get this person to talk to me. It's all about, oh, I'm going to go experience this human being and get to know them and talk to them. Who cares if people hate you? If they tell you whatever, but like, who cares if people fucking hate you? If they fucking hate you and they're talking to you, then that's their damn fault. Exactly, Babylon. Well, this is good though. You have to be analytical. You have to fucking like say, oh shit, I do stupid shit. I have stupid parts of me, but I also have great things, and I'm also part of this experience where everybody else has shitty things about them and everyone else has good things about them, and we just want to experience each other. Whew. Getting like worked up. You be analytical, but you can't be analytical of what other people are thinking about you, if that makes sense. Because when you're talking with someone, you're talking and it flows, and you're just talking and experiencing this human, and whatever will come of it next comes of it next. I don't know. I say this. I know everyone says, "Well, girls have it different," but since being in a relationship and like, anyways, we won't get into that. Thanks, Thug. Niche. That's something. So you just need to find more things to talk about? I don't know. Low secretary and long term to having friends. I don't know, Matt. They'll have to think about that. Maybe I'll talk. I have to talk to you in person and maybe get a feel from you. Thanks, Molded School. I have a whole bunch of them. Exactly, Earth. Good advice. You like that? It's a pretty good one. Got some nice little shorts on too, little cutoffs. It's summer out. It's been summer out for like 3 days here. So I had to lay out because the sun's like only in one spot right now because it's so early. So I had to run out there and get it before I could hop on here. Shit, it's only been 20 minutes. That's good advice about the info dumping. Yeah, it's not like you don't have to just say, oh, you bring up a subject and blah, this is everything I know about that subject. It's like it's a back and forth. It's like tennis or, just hitting a ball back and forth. And then you like ask someone and they ask you and then you go on. And my legs don't look good right now, Matthew, but one of these days. Mommy's got mommy thighs right now. See, that was funny. Oh, constitutional? It is actually in the 70s here, but it's going to be fucking freezing and snowing again by the weekend. Where's noted? It's the flag still up. I'll put it down again like sometimes. I needed to have a more feminine image for a while. Responding. Quite frankly, I brought over some. Oh, cool. Thanks, Babylon. I'll subscribe right now. Yeah, but I haven't done that one for a while, Matthew. I was just like, I was only one time. I do need to do more I need to do more costumes. Did you guys just hear my stomach? Quite frankly, I don't know. Is Jeff still around? Are you still around, Jeff? I got some more info on my friend. The clear and wicker shoes look good on your right. On my right? This right. Wicker? What do you mean by wicker? These ones? The cork ones? Yeah, look, they're all fun. Otherwise, I wouldn't have them. Hello? No nudie streams, Matthew. Okay, I'm subscribed. I will watch. Thank you for the heads up. Make sure everybody else. Oh, the cork one. Yeah, I love these ones. These are so New Jersey, but I fucking love them. I could do feet streams, but not till I get live chats. Maybe we'll do feet streams when I get live chats. That'll be as close as I do for OnlyFans ever. I'm sorry, Joe. Are you able to relax or drink some ginger tea? I know I hate that. I hate that about stress, is it makes your fucking body hurts from stress, man. And you got a lot going on, Joe. You like high fashion, Molden School? Good. I kind of like. I like cheap fashion, and I'm very cheap. Do I have IG? I do, Earth. It's free. It's locked, but it's freelancer of fun. Freelancer of fun. Good, Joe. Relax. Hi, Eternal Door, man. Sorry, I just saw that. Fashion, it's fun. I don't necessarily watch those fashion shows, but it's fun to look at the magazines sometimes. Suspended Twitter because if you're so it tells them how to get a girlfriend. It suspended you? Just now, Matthew? No way. Tell them to talk to me. I know it was a joke. Good, that's fucking retarded. Well, now I'll get knocked out for that, but that's ridiculous. It wasn't even, there was nothing in the post even about lip tarts. That just like caught. That's just a pure algorithm. Stupid. Are you suspended for good or just for a time? Okay, but you have other accounts. So dumb. The internet. Remember how cool the internet used to be? If anyone else is old, the internet used to be so cool. It is, Joe. Yeah, Escape from Babylon. Oh yeah, everyone should follow the Pew Pew Chew. Robbie the Fire. If everyone's Run Your Mouth podcast, Robbie the Fire every morning's been going over the news, and I love Robbie. He's hilarious, and he's just like going through the news, and it's kind of a fun way to wake up. So if you guys are following Run Your Mouth podcast, follow him too. Okay, oh gosh, she's going through a lot. She's going through a lot. It's gonna be horrible. I don't know how far that. Well, what do you mean? What do you want to test? Or like what would you need from her that will make you feel like you are important enough to her? Jeff, I'd like to. By the way, Jeff, yeah, I'm planning on that hopefully that weekend. I'm free, planning on it. I want to come up and stay and party. I'm gonna go to Strawberry Park. I haven't been there in forever. So yes, I would really like to do that. That girl is 29, by the way, Jeff. So FYI. Just letting you know, and she would like kids. Good, Jeff. Has he officially announced that? I should be sharing that. It's temporary. Oh, Matthew, you're funny. Everyone's all making the new accounts. Fucking Twitter. And you're good to be off of it, Joe. This is stupid. Had a message come in. Gotta call on a rental. Sorry, I have to work sometimes too. Okay. I don't have super chats. All right. Soon for her hand in marriage, but I'd like to be with her. I just don't know how much she cares. Well, if you don't know how much she cares and you don't feel fulfilled, then that's kind of like a gut reaction. Just I guess just put it in your heart that like I don't know that she's going through her stuff and but you can still move on and be friends and you'll still be there for her in the way you want to be there for her. But if it's too hard for you to be there so much because you feel like it's not reciprocated at all, I don't know. I have to think about that. I'm gonna think about that one. Yeah, I mean, if you're not feeling fulfilled with something, any relationship, if you're not fulfilled and it's not like there's no dramatic or anything bad, it's okay for you to like step back or step away or just change your expectations on it. It's okay. Killer of Babylon. Babylon knows what's up. What's the real advice? Get drunk. See how it goes. No, just kidding. Especially if you guys don't drink. Don't drink if you don't drink. Don't fall off the wagon. All right. I think I'm gonna end this one because I want to go lay in the sun for a little bit longer before the sun goes down and make a couple phone calls. I'll do these again, and we can just like kind of talk out issues each time, and maybe we'll have some breakthroughs. I don't know, but like I want to do it again. So, thank you everyone for coming on. Think of questions for next time. Think of also if you're in the Denver area and a bachelor, contact me. So, all right. I love you all. I will see you a little later and on the Twitter side. Bye.